Once again, I apologize for the super short cold opening, but I am really excited to get back into this, and I want to, well, I really just want to get back into it. We are doing God of Light session 14, where the party is going to be fighting Spring-Heeled Jack. As you might guess from the name, he's a fey creature that likes to jump around a lot, and let's see if we can't give the party a headache trying to keep track of where he is.
My
Okay,
dog's being a baby too.
okay, everyone, we are now live on not one but two streams. I guess I should technically knock on my wife's strings so we can share chat, but uh, where is my wife's stream? There it is. Knock, knock, let me in.
Open the door.
Open the door.
Open the door.
Let me in. Let me in. Sorry, my stuff's being stupid. I had freaking. Great.
Testing, can y'all still hear me?
Yep.
Okay.
My cat doesn't know what he's doing, but he knows
It's gonna
he's
make me
gonna-
do it, babe, because I have to freaking do some weird stuff.
Okay.
Not to mention my webcam decided that VNeon decided not to recognize my webcam, so there's also that. So no tracking, woo.
Stuff happens. This is also our first time trying to stream at the same time, so...
Okay, so here we go. Let's get onto the roleplay screen.
But, who wants to try to recap last session?
I'm currently trying to corral a energetic husky right now.
Understandable.
Well, we did some more traveling. We, on the third day, Ellie got his new name. Fletcher identified an amulet of cursed talking corpse,
Yes.
which curses the wearer with void healing. Jody spent 10 years down under when they all got revived, but someone protected her by blocking on most of the memories. There was a curious man on the second day. It's called us an interesting assortment of people. Said that he'd probably see us again, and then just walked away and disappeared and left a wooden chest behind. That was magical. They had a wand in it, an alarm spell. we had we went to this small military camp, and then that kind of sent us along our way. said not going to a checkpoint would kill us if we tried to just rush through. Then we traveled like 6 more days, mostly uneventful, and then got portaled into the Feywild when we were almost to our destination. And when then the village was all twisted up, and we were told by the woman that was half corrupted that we needed to go kill Spring-Heeled Jack to save the demiplane.
Yep, their little pocket of the Feywild, and you forgot one of the more important parts. If you fail, you will, Spring-Heeled Jack will inherit the debt on y'all's soul that you owe the Fey. And you know,
Mm.
no one really wants to be owned by an evil Fey creature.
I'm sure there's some people.
Okay, you know what I mean. Can't really save the world if you are owned by evil people.
Yeah.
So, y'all ended up traveling. You got to a burnt down mage's tower. You can see rubble of the mage's tower around the little circle. The floorboards are scorched, and standing upon a 10-foot tall crate is Spring-Heeled Jack, ready to rip into the party. So we are going to be starting today's campaign with the combat music. Me switching over to the proper screen so my chat can see the combat map. And oh, that is not what I want to do. I wanted to do that. And okay. Everyone, roll initiative.
Do the combat screen.
Fletcher just barely eking in above Spring-Heeled Jack.
Hehe.
Can freaking click on stuff. That'd be wonderful.
I didn't
Jody,
start
what-
my thing in stealth.
You
I
might
rolled
have
the dice.
if you have your perception set to stealth in your character sheet, which you currently do, it would, but you are not stealthed, so
What is the actual number?
There we go.
Perception is 7, so it'd be -4 from whatever that
19.
was. So 19? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw the dice that said roll initiative. I clicked it and it rolled stealth for some reason.
okay. So Fletcher, you get first move. Also, what is that or? Oh, right, that's that.
Why is Fletcher under me?
I did on my screen. I'm above, but yeah, Fletcher's gonna skedaddle over to this corner. I don't know what to do. I know we have to kill this man, but I don't know. I don't know what this man's mechanics are.
And let's see if I
else
can't.
do I do?
For chat, this is what Spring-Heeled Jack looks like. He basically looks like, honestly, he looks like a satyr that's been corrupted. Is the best way to describe it. It is not
No,
supposed to cycle through all these songs. It is only supposed to play this song.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll say you were already dismounted whenever combat started,
Yeah.
so you still have
I
the full
wasn't-
3 actions.
Yeah. I wasn't considered mounted when we joined this thing, so I assumed that was something we did last time, was unmounting me. So that was 5 feet. Which means I can go. I'm gonna go here.
Okay.
Give the party time, like the ability to be able to get in. Uh, and then what's a quick and easy spell? Ah, yeah. Dust Divine Lance. That's 60 feet, which means he's in range. It's beam, so it's a ranged spell attack.
Okay, roll it. Let's see if the dice like you today.
That's a public, right?
Yes.
Okay, making sure. Aha! I think they just might.
That'll hit. Let's see.
Alright, so then I roll damage.
Yep.
Roll my spooky damage.
For 13 points of damage. That's not bad.
13 spooky damage.
However, it is now Spring-Heeled Jack's turn.
Yes.
And I believe he is going to take advantage of your party's positioning. He is going to leap from the box he is currently on to the one by Fletcher. Fletcher and Jody, you both need to make saving throws.
Which kind?
If
You
you
should
just
be able to click on it
you
in the.
click the will and then.
Ah.
So crit success, you are completely unaffected by the presence, Fletcher. Jody, you are now frightened too. And Spring-Heeled Jack is going to pull a torch seemingly from nowhere, hold it up to his mouth, and breathe fire on the entirety of the party down here. Or at least I think it hits all of y'all. That is not the angle I wanted it on, and why can't I?
He's just setting forest fires for shits and giggles.
I can't select it to change it.
It's 1, 2, 3. So it's 2 out from center. So where is it? Hold on. 1. Can't see. 1, 2.
Okay, it'll hit everyone but Brynhilder, and of course, okay, so I'm gonna move you temporarily to see if it'll let me select that AoE. It's not letting me hit the AoE. That is gonna be annoying if I can't figure that out. But, I'm just gonna post it to chat so y'all can use that again. I need reflex saves from Jody, Celeste, and K-Paw. Oh, god frickin'.
You mean Ellie?
Yes, Ellie.
And you said it's fire damage?
It is in fact fire damage.
Okay, I'll be using the deflecting wave to get fire resistance 6. Basic reflex save.
Yep, so if you just click on it, it should roll it for you. Okay, everyone passes, so they take half damage. Did that roll private, or are y'all able to read that?
Private.
Perfect.
Private.
Okay. And
Hold
that
on.
will be his turn, but I need to figure out how to select the AoEs.
Oh, the damage is right there. Okay. It's a 13 minus 6 for me. Or wait, 13 is a full damage, right? So
Yep.
half would be 6.
Yep, and then it should account for your resistance automatically.
Let me make sure that I.
So you as long as you have the reaction marked, if it
That just posts it. Okay. I've put it on here before. I'll just.
yeah, you can just manually change your HP if you have to. Let's see. So 13, half is 6.
That would completely block it. Actually.
Yep, you just don't take damage. Okay. So those AoEs are refusing to go away, and that is really, really annoying me. But yeah, it is... Alright, begin encounter. It is now Ellie's turn. And your token is still named K-Paw for reasons.
Really not anything gonna happen later.
Let's see here.
From what I looked up, if you click on the center point of it and then click delete, it should delete them. I don't know how true it is, but that's just what I found.
I don't know if I have the right...
You would need the measured templates tool.
Yeah, that's not available anymore.
Okay, well then I might be looking into that then.
That or it got
Come up
removed by...
here. And then I'm going to go ahead and use Flying Flame.
K-Paw, you have entered the Frightful Presence. Before you can do anything else, you need to roll your will save against the Frightful Presence.
Will roll.
Success, so you are frightened 1. Thankfully, I can just scroll back. Actually, will it let me just... No, it won't. Okay, Ziggy, if you can hear me, do you know how to delete the AoEs, the AoE markers in 14 whatever? Nope, not Frightened 2. Frightened 1. Oh god. Okay, Frightened 1 goes to you. You do not get to be Frightened 3. You are not scared of yourself. That would be silly.
But why not?
Okay, so Flying Flame, so... Okay, roll damage.
Wow. 6.
As the flame begins to fly at him, you just see him kind of jump in midair and do a Matrix barrel roll dodge, and the flame barely grazes him. And with that, it is now Jody's turn.
So Key Rush is one action, right?
Check under focus spells. But I believe so. Yes. So you move 2 times. You can either do 2 strides, a stride and a step, or 2 steps.
Remind
You
me
become
what
concealed.
that does.
5-foot movement. But it doesn't trigger reactions.
Why won't it let me move my character? Hello.
And while you're doing that, I'm gonna...
There you go. I can just do it like this. That way it's like one here, one here.
Yep.
Just I'm mainly going for the concealed.
Keep in mind, he is
the-
10 feet above you.
Is there a way for me to do anything?
Well, you do have a feature of your Shadow Strike that lets you hit a creature up to 10 feet away. Because it does have reach.
I was gonna do that anyway. I didn't realize I had reach though. Let me fucking read this real quick. One creature within your reach, roll attack unarmed. Literally just an attack. There we go.
That is a miss. So,
And
as you do
then-
the strike, you see your shadow reach out as if to strike the little, I say little, to strike Jack, but Jack just expertly dodges it.
And then number 2.
That'll hit.
For 10.
Do you have any defensive spring heal, Jack, that I need to know about? You do not, so he'll take the damage. And next up, it is Celeste's turn.
Do I remove Frighten, or at the end of each turn, your the value decreases by 1, but I don't know if it applies here. Oh, okay.
I don't see. I'm pretty sure it. Okay, so Celeste is going to play around with some of her new toys. She's just going to kind of look at Spring Heeled Jack. Okay, 20 feet plus 10, 30. With holding her spear staff in her right hand, she's going to raise up her left hand, snap, and you're going to see a bolt of lightning. You're going to see static electricity build around Spring Heeled Jack and then just erupt into a bolt of lightning. And Spring Heeled Jack is just going to give a giggle and say, "That tickles. It tingles a little, but you're going to have to do better than that." And then Celeste is going to cast the shield spell. And with that, it is now Brynhilder's turn.
Yep. Okay. Eyes over here, you corrupted jackass.
Okay, go ahead and put the taunt ability in chats, because I believe that'll let me apply the effect to him. Okay, so first off, is there any saving throws? Blah, blah, blah. Oh, you gotta get within 30 feet of him first.
I'm in 30 feet. I'm within 25.
You gotta add 10.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
'cause
right.
it's
I was
up.
gonna move anyway.
And so go ahead and roll that will save.
My freaking. If I can find the dang thing to do it again.
I can repost the effect if you want.
I got it.
So you are frightened 1, which does end at the end of your turn, so...
And then I will go ahead and raise my shield as my other action. Just let me get into here to do that. Oh, do I not have that action here? Oh, right, it's under the part. There we go.
Okay. Top of the turn order. You all see a phantom. You see the middle pillar begin to emit a weird dark energy. It is very unsettling, and I need one of you to roll a d6. Okay, Jody, you feel physically ill. You are sickened 1, and you feel drawn towards the pillar.
Oh boy.
Oh wait, no, that's afflictions. What I want is status. But, and I will tell you more about what that means during your turn. Fletcher, it is your turn.
Here's the question here. Does this man have bones?
I know why you're asking. And I don't know if that is a question I get to just answer for you.
I mean, in theory, I'm assuming the spell just wouldn't go off if the creature doesn't have a skeleton.
Correct, but it would consume the spell slot. So,
that's bullshit if that's true. It probably is. I just don't know Pathfinder. That's fair. I'm not.
I mean, it works the same way in D&D. If you cast a spell that a creature is immune to, it still takes the spell slot.
I mean, yes, but I feel like...
So, technically, you could try a recall knowledge check.
Because then, either way, I wouldn't be able
that,
to do
or
it
you can look at him.
but...
I mean, you rolled a decent perception. You can look at him. It would be safe to assume he has a skeleton if you don't want to waste an action recalling knowledge.
Because I kind of want just to pull him off its little fucking box. It's literally the only reason why I want this spell to work is so that I can pull him off his fucking box.
Yoink.
Yeah, just yoink. Fine, I'll do it anyway. If I waste my turn, I waste my turn. I need a fortitude save if it works on him.
Okay, give me 1 second. Samira is like pawing at me. I believe it is time to feed her dinner. I forgot to do it before.
How dare.
And then I also need to make sure the prisoner gets locked back up because he is.
Prisoner.
He's being bad. Tails is being very naughty from everything I've heard so far.
Yeah.
Stuck in the jail of thine air.
Okay, so go ahead and
Bone Shaker 3.
Bone Shaker. Okay, so go ahead and roll damage.
Damage! Damage!
And Spring-Heeled Jack is going to fall prone on top of his box.
I just
Eat his
wanted,
ass.
I wanted to pull him off the box.
Yeah,
But it's fine, now he's prone. It means he has to waste time getting up.
so since you cast the 3-action version, it means it is now Spring-Heeled Jack's turn.
Yep.
And you're going to see shadows rise from beneath him, and he is going to fall into the shadows and reappear on the center box. Standing.
I'm guessing that ability doesn't have the freaking manipulator or anything.
Let me double check real quick.
Manipulate action, a move action, makes a ranged attack, or leaves a square during a move action it's using.
It does not.
Okay, I've had to check.
And I'm glad you checked. And when he does, first, a little dark shadow a shadowy version of him is going to appear behind Brynhildr and attempt to stab. You're not off guard or frightened, so this does not benefit from malicious stab. Did I roll that private or public?
Public.
Okay. Hey babe, you're doing your job. You ate a crit that would have gone to Fletcher instead.
Yep.
Okay, and this would be a slice, so it would specifically be slashing. Which is good, because the piercing version would have gone clean through and dealt triple damage. Oh, ignore the fact that that says piercing, it's supposed to say slashing. But you're going to take double damage, and you are now off guard.
I will... I think I am gonna shield block that.
Are you going to use the bonus reaction, or just the regular reaction?
I guess I'll use the bonus reaction for that.
Okay. So, for shield block, you will both be taking 18 minus your hardness, which I believe is 8, so you and the shield both take 10 damage.
So that's 54, and I'm at 40.
And you are off guard, so if he chooses to stab you again, he does bonus precision damage. Something that Ellie would have known from a previous nature check. However, he is not going to stab. Instead,
And did you also take into consideration my physical resist too?
no. So you get to restore 2 HP. Your shield, however, does not benefit from
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Spring-Heeled Jack will go, though not complete, I do have a lean on your souls. Time for you to see it in action. And y'all are going to see... How do I do this? I guess I'm just going to do it this way. From the box, a shadowy version of Jody steps out.
Wonderful.
And this Jody is going to walk up to K-Paw,
Ellie.
to Ellie, and then is going to punch Ellie. So K-Paw, go ahead and take your damage. And then Shadow Jody is going to attempt to shadow strike Fletcher.
Hey, wait, hold on.
Fletcher, take your damage. As Shadow Jody's shadow shoots out from her and strikes you from below.
Rude.
I just realized, because I'm using a duplicated token for Jody, this token is tied to Jody's character sheet. So I'm gonna have to figure out a better way to do that if I ever use this gimmick again. But with that, it is K-Paw's turn.
Believe 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I should be able to hit both Shadow Judy
I do believe
and
so.
Jack with the Flying Flame. So I'm going to try to do that, and then I'll post it again.
Okay, so Jack is going to do his roll. He's going to get a success. Go ahead and roll the damage, because even on successes, they take damage. Shadow Jody is going to make her roll. So Shadow Jack is going to take half. And then Shadow Jody is going to take half, which I need to go into the sheet and look at Jody's HP, because if I say take damage on Jody on this token, Jody would take the damage as well. I don't have a way to half the half, though. So, Jody, when Shadow Jody catches on fire from this, you are going to take 4 points of fire damage.
Well, that's inconvenient.
And then, do you have another action, Ellie?
I do. And I'll try to use to make a propulsive ranged weapon, and shoot him with a one action.
Okay, real quick, I'm going to delete you real quick, K-Paw. Sorry. I'm deleting K-Paul, and we are replacing K-Paul with
Starting
Ellie.
Hell yeah.
Alright, so it'd be map 1.
Okay,
He'll
so
make it. He'll make like a bow of fire and shoot it at Jack.
this is just the one action version, and it does take the multi-attack penalty.
So it'd be -5.
That'll still hit though, so go ahead and roll damage.
And since it has propulsive, it would add, right, the top of 1 is 1, I believe.
Yes. Wait. I know what feature you're
Well,
using.
it says half your strength. Yeah,
I'm just trying to see if it would
would it be 1 or
actually.
0?
Oh, it is a free action to use weapon infusion. Okay, so yeah.
5 points.
Okay. With that being the end of Ellie's turn, it is now Jody's turn. Jody, make me a will saving throw.
Just let me open this back up again.
So, Jody, you are compelled to spend your turn getting as close to the Shadowway box, which is also the box that Jack is currently on.
And then what?
And then I need to move your token because I need to be able to go unconstrained movement. And you are now in the box. You are no longer frightened, however. And that is your turn.
Well. If I had a nickel for every time that I didn't get to combat, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it happened twice in a row.
Where did it happen twice?
Okay, so Celeste is going to get closer, and she is going to do her spark again. And we're actually going to hit this time. With that hit, Jack is just going to let out a hiss and dissipate. And where there was 1 Jack from different boxes, there are now 2.
Wonderful.
He did say he wanted Celeste to hit better. And then she hit better. He can't be mad. She did what he asked.
Ignore those actual rolls. They are going to be in the same turn order as before. It just won't let me enter it without...
Without rolling something, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Brent, how hurt are you, by the way? Just random question. How bad do you look at?
Brynhilder,
Not
it
terrible.
is your turn. Neither of these creatures count as the original, so your taunt is no longer in effect.
I mean, it ends at the start of my turn anyway.
If you look in the party thing that he told us about last time, or that you told us about last time, you can
I didn't realize that. That's actually kind of cool. Oh,
Oh,
it also
question.
mentions like all of the languages we have. That's the more I look at them.
Somewhat important question.
What's up?
Jody, when you took damage from the from Shadow Jody being hurt, would you have vocalized it any?
I feel like if I took fire damage, yes.
Okay, so the party is
not something
aware
you
that
just-
damaging Shadow Jody will also damage real Jody.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's not something that I could just like walk off and just like, yeah, it's fine.
Well, I can only freaking guard against one of them, and that's if I even think it's worth it to freaking taunt right now. Might be worth it to just freaking try to get a halberd strike on this motherfucker.
Okay, roll it.
Or maybe actually.
Take his lunch money.
Knock his socks off. You can do it.
Beat his ass, eat ass.
Yeah, I'll do a halberd. God damn it! Didn't mean to close that.
I like how we're all taking the time to be like, oh, well, how far away is this motherfucker from us?
Okay, that'll hit.
Believe it or not, he is very close to me,
Yeah.
or at least was.
Okay, top of the turn order. The box with the cone markers coming out of it now also begins to glow a shadowy glow. And I need somebody else to roll a d6.
D6 or D5?
D6.
I'm assuming it's. Hang on. I was gonna say I'm assuming it's based off of us.
This could just be 7 Jodies appear, you never know.
I go from one box to the next.
Exactly.
So who's rolling it? I do not care who.
I'll roll.
So, believe it or not,
I swear to God.
Jody, you are now sickened 2.
For fuck's sake.
How does the second property work again?
Am I just gonna travel all the boxes? While we're fighting? Am I just the box inspector?
We're the boxes.
Fletcher, it is your turn. Just so you know, though you know where Jody is, you do not have line of sight nor line of effect to her.
That is fair.
It's okay. You probably just hear. Ooh, another box.
Oh my god! It's my birthday, there are boxes everywhere.
Wait, no. I forgot how I was handling this. You are still sickened 1.
God. I am going to
Yeah, so the AoE select tool isn't in Foundry right now, so I don't know. I don't know if I somehow have a setting that disabled it or.
I have no idea. I'm going to use my Dust Divine Lance again on this guy up here. I can't ping him.
Okay,
He's doing
go ahead and roll it.
attack.
That will hit.
Yes. Roll damage. Okay, damage. And I'm gonna use my other thing to move myself so that I'm a little bit more towards the center.
Okay. It is now Spring-Heeled Jack's turn. And this one, not under the effect of a taunt, and pissed that you just smacked it,
Again.
is going to leap behind you and stab. What's it got?
Get off your box.
What's it got? A knife.
No.
So you are going to be taking 7 points of damage.
Damage.
Damn.
Damage.
And then it's going to stab you again.
Okay, valid. That hits. Damage.
The other Spring-Heeled Jack is going to go now. Oh, frickin'. So you do get your attack of opportunity. Sorry, your reactive strike.
Yep. And reactive strike specifically says it does not count towards the multiple attacks, so.
Okay, that'll hit, so roll the damage. And then he is going to leap again. And from this shadowy box, y'all are never going to guess what comes out.
It's another Jody!
Oops, all
What's in
Jodies.
the box? What's in the box?
Okay, I'm trying to figure out how to do that. Wait, are they connected to the same character sheet? Okay, no, that's 34. That is okay. Perfect. How do I duplicate a token? You know what? Control C, Control V. Another Spring-Heeled Jack comes out. This one is going to come up to K-Paw. And since it is a new Spring-Heeled Jack, separate from the previous one, I need... Oh, God.
It hits itself in the...
Yep, okay, so K-Paw, Celeste, technically Jody, even though it's Shadow Jody, and the other Spring-Heeled Jack all need to make basic reflex saves. So Spring-Heeled Jack takes no damage.
Valid.
Ellie will take half. Jody will take half. Celeste is going to take full. And real Jody is going to take half. Okay, you take none. Shadow Jody's damage has been recorded.
Epic Night Vale.
Epic! Welcome in, Epic. Don't mind me. I'm just barbecuing the party.
I'm in a box.
Yeah. And I don't get energy interceptor until the next level.
I am
I thought the
doing
cat was supposed to
good.
be in the box, not the owner.
Um, Ellie, it is now your turn. Keeping in mind the Jody above you is not friendly, but you know that hurting it will hurt the real Jody. And you are currently in a triangle shape with two other spring-heeled jacks.
You are very surrounded.
Yep. I'm gonna start with a one action blast. Switch it to ice, an icy bow, and shoot at the one by Fletcher.
Okay.
And
That'll hit.
that is +1 because of impulsive. 8 damage.
Okay. This spring-heeled jack is going to use his reaction, because I just realized this is technically a primal ability. And he is going to point at Ellie and be like, in the Feywild, nature and the elements obeys me. And he's just going to clench his fist, and you need to make the same attack roll against yourself. This does not suffer from multi-attack penalty, nor does it count towards it. Okay, roll damage against yourself.
Why are you hitting yourself?
Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself?
Wow.
Oh.
What a time
I'm
to
stuck
roll
in a
low.
box. I get to make jokes.
No. He
But
rolled
you-
3 on the damage is what I was wowing.
Okay.
You get to make jokes, but your jokes might have just saved Ellie's life.
Once we're gonna make a second one. You ever watch War Machine?
No, I have not watched War Machine.
Hi, Padre. That is Rena's dad, my father-in-law.
Alright, and then.
Go ahead and take your damage.
Oh,
You have.
yeah. Alright, then save for the next action.
Yep.
Alright,
Are you hitting the same one or a different one?
Let me see here. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. Can't get all 3 of them. 5, 10, 25. Alright, I'll get the one by me and the one by Fletcher with Flying Flame.
Okay. So you also. So they're both going to point at you and do the same thing with the hand clench. You also need to make the reflex save. Roll twice, take the worst roll. Success. Success, so they're both going to take half.
Keep lower. See if that does that.
It did. So you succeed, so you also take half. So go ahead and roll the damage, and then hope. Well,
And
actually,
then it's still the same turn, so I still have fire 6, right? Yep.
yes.
I have not. Okay, yeah. Roll the damage.
Okay, so you take
And
half.
I take half too. Yes.
Yes, because it's your attack. Then you take half. But then because your shadow took damage, you're also going to take half of half, which is another 2. And with that, Jody, you now have control of your senses again. You are encased in a box. You have plenty of room to move yourself, so you can access your inventory, you can whatever, but you cannot escape the box while you are in the box. You look around and you see nothing but dark, so if you don't have dark vision, pretend you don't know anything.
I do not have dark vision. I am human.
Say what?
I am human.
Did I not do a thing? I did not do a thing for you. Okay, yeah, no, so you still don't have dark vision. You do have low light vision, which does not help you in this situation.
I generally don't think there's a thing I can do if I can't open it, or I can't brute force my way out of either.
I never said you couldn't brute force your way out of it.
Do I know where I entered
Hunt
in
the
from?
box.
Do I know which way I went in from?
I'm gonna tell you it doesn't matter.
In that case, I would then punch, I guess, a side of it, and specifically target one side with all attacks I do.
Okay. Okay, so Pathfinder 2e attacking objects. Okay, blah blah blah. An item can be broken if every time blah blah blah. A creature that attacks you doesn't normally damage you, however the shield block, okay. Why is this not... Okay, just roll damage.
Um, 9.
Okay, this is a wooden box. Nine, so... Boom, you see splinters as... Well, you feel splinters brush across your hand and hit your body as you punch into the wall.
And again.
Okay, roll damage. You feel even more splinters as you punch once more, and you think you can see a tiny beam of light come into your box.
And 18.
Roll damage. Okay, you have successfully broken through the south side of the box. The box itself is still standing, and you do not have enough room to just step out. You will have to squeeze through the hole on your next turn, but you can see again. Of even more important note, you feel whiplash as the shadow you is dispersed. You are no longer sickened, but you need to make a fortitude save.
Fortitude.
Okay, you're going to take half of... You're going to take 2 points of void damage.
Oh.
Wrong one.
Yeah.
That's an easy fix. I just come in and up your HP by 2.
I mean, I could also just heal it and then do half, but yeah.
Either way.
Okay. That is your turn. Celeste's turn. And let's see, what fun does she have? I forgot to give her first and second level spells.
Oops.
That's no good.
However, you're just going to see her swipe her claw staff at the, okay, she's going to move here. Swipe the claw staff at this, at the Shadow Healed Jack. And you're going to see a dragon's claw erupt from the ground, slicing into Shadow Healed Jack. And it's going to miss. Wow, you had one job, woman. Oh, wait, no. This doesn't have the +1 bonus it's supposed to, so that's actually a hit. Oh, no, it's a hit regardless. I didn't... Okay, it's a hit regardless. Wow. Okay, whatever.
That's one job, and you did the job well, I guess. Unclear.
So Shadow Healed Jack is going to take the damage, and now he is bleeding, while the other Jack is going to take half damage. He doesn't get the bleed, though, so how do I... Okay, I just do that. Perfect. With that, it is now Brynhilder's turn.
Okay. Guess it's time to come over here. And I'll taunt the one in front of the cat. Hey, stop hurting my cat.
I love Fletcher being the party's cat.
Oh, you're also no longer off guard.
Yeah.
Which is good to know, because, you know, not taking an additional d6 points of damage. Okay, so you moved and you taunt was... Okay, it took both actions.
Yeah, that was... Was it?
Yeah, it was 2.
Okay.
Which means it is now Fletcher's turn. However, start of the turn order. Someone needs to roll me a d6. Actually, no, it needs to be a d8 now.
Oh. Because there's now multiple Spring Hill Jacks. How'd you just roll? Oh, there's a thing.
Forwards.
Slash R.
Oh yeah, there's also the dice
D8.
tray.
Yeah.
There we go, 5.
So the box to the north begins to glow a shadowy glow as Jody becomes sickened one again.
Swear to fucking God.
No!
What's happening?
How am I 3 and 5 at the same time?
3, 5, and 4, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, you were 4. You were not 3. That was a mistake on my part. I miscounted. And you're 5 now because of there's 2 Spring-Heeled Jacks. In case y'all haven't figured it out, if you go to the turn encounters in the turn order,
Yeah, it's based on the initiative.
so here's hoping Jody actually rolls well on her will save this time.
Poor Jody.
Fletcher, it is your turn. Celeste is looking rough. K-Paul looks fine. Bryn looks fine. Jody looks bloodied, but is also, you know, trapped in a box away from most of the combat.
Yeah. I have an idea, but I don't know how well it's gonna work. So... I'm going to... Trying to read to make sure that I know how to do things. I think doing damage might actually be the slightly better thing. If only because of the factor that I can heal next round, and also we have our lovely taunt here, which means that
She can
people
only taunt
likely-
one creature at a time, which
That's
thankfully
fair,
the
and she
one next
taunted
to you would suffer a penalty from attacking you, and an intelligent creature is likely going to go after the source of the taunt.
Yeah.
However, 2 of the 3
The issue
Spring-Heeled
that I
Jacks do still have their breath weapon ready.
And that would be
Able to
put you in the
roast all
line.
3 of the people over there.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, so you just made that much easier. I'm casting Inner Radiant Torrent as a 2-action. And my line is going to be these two in the angle that, since I am tiny and I'm looking up at one, it's through the one and
Okay.
then through the other on the box.
So 2 action, it's a 60-foot line, 44 force damage. They will be blinded. So since you are not casting the 3 version, you are not doing the hold for a turn, so they both need to make their save now.
Yes.
That is a failure. And that is also a failure. Go ahead and roll damage. So the Spring-Heeled Jack in front of you looks really rough. And this Spring-Heeled Jack
Nope.
dissipates.
No.
Also dissipating its shadowy clone, and the box beneath it begins to just fade away. Well, the box itself is still there, but the shadow fades away. You
That's
have
fair.
one more action.
Yeah, and I'm going to cast heal on myself. Because I am also very rough right now. So, my 2D. And then I heal myself.
We get our next level, I'll be able to intercept freaking energy damage.
With that, it is now this Spring-Heeled Jack's turn. And let's see, what is he going to do? What is he going to do?
I had to guess, probably put me in another box.
Another box.
He's going to turn invisible.
Huh?
And while invisible, he is going to disappear to a location unknown. And
That's one of those.
lo and behold, another Shadow Jody appears.
Shadow Jodies. We love them.
And with that being said... Oh wait, it is not your turn yet, Ellie. Shadow Jody gets her turn.
Cool.
She is going to move over this way, and then she's going to kick the cat twice with Shadow Strike.
And you
Why-
unfortunately are not adjacent to me, so I cannot intercept that.
Why are the Shadow Me's like the exact opposite of Jody? Why do they want the cat dead?
I don't know, but take your damage, and then...
And that hits. And that's... Hey, cats hurt. Cats really hurt.
Very hurt.
Now it is Ellie's turn.
This feels symbolic of guilt.
Everyone roll me a perception check real quick. I forgot to have y'all roll that earlier.
check.
Brynhilder and
Check.
Ellie, neither of them make the connection, but Fletcher, you make the connection that the Shadow Jody disappeared as soon as you saw the box. Jody, you did not need to make the roll.
Oh.
But as soon as you saw Jody's hand punch through the box, you saw the previous Shadow Jody dissipate. Whether or not you call that out is up to you.
I was gonna say, with my angle, I saw the box the Shadow Jody came out of, right?
Yes.
Because Fletcher would have probably pointed out, like, especially after getting kicked twice. It's like, the box all the way at the top needs to get, like, damaged. Now, I know we don't have a good track record of that, but...
I'm trying to use ignition, his basic innate spell that doesn't have primal listed in it stuff.
So because you're an elementalist, it'll still count as a primal casting.
Okay, then he won't use ignition.
Or wait, is ignition not a primal spell?
The one coming from the staff, it says is, but the one that's background of being whatever elementally.
Okay, which
Doesn't say.
background is giving you the spell?
I know.
Elementally infused.
Yep.
It is a primal innate spell, as
Okay,
per
this
the
doesn't
rules of the
look like that.
background. So I don't know why it says arcane there. I will edit that real quick because it might come up again.
Well, in that case, he's got a.
Oh, it's because you have it set.
Better.
You have the tradition set as arcane instead of primal. It is now updated.
Alright. Let's see. Well, in that case, he would have come here instead.
Give me 1 second. Clear
Yeah,
movement
I'd have to
histories.
do that, I
Okay.
guess.
You are right there. So yeah, you have 2 actions remaining still.
And then use flying flame instead to hit the box and try to hit.
Okay. I need you to describe the exact flight path then.
Like it'll fly straight forward, hit the box, come up.
And just fly straight up?
Yep.
Okay. So, to the box from you is 20 feet, straight up is 10 feet. Okay, go ahead and put the thing in chat so we have the save. And then go ahead and roll damage because inanimate objects do not get reflex saves. They also do not suffer critical fails on things like this, though. So go ahead and roll damage.
12.
Not bad, not bad.
So you are not aware of whether or not Spring-Heeled Jack is on the box.
Yeah.
You can assume so because of the pattern of the shadow creatures spawning. But, yeah, none of y'all have seen invisibility, so y'all don't see him do his awesome matrix dodge that actually succeeds this time.
He deserves it.
The box, however, catches on fire almost immediately. It is going to take the full 12 damage, and which will dissipate Shadow Jody.
Jody.
Now there's a flaming box.
And now there is a flaming box. Jody, it is your turn. So I'm going to see if I can find the squeeze action real quick, or you can attempt to break the box more. Your
I
choice.
mean, don't I still need to roll something? Or
No.
really? I don't need a will save?
No. The box was taken care of before your turn.
Oh, I thought that was for specifically the sickening thing too.
Oh, right, you're also not sickened, so... Okay, so squeeze. Okay, I need to find Pathfinder 2e, squeeze in combat. Okay, what is that? Okay, you contort yourself to squeeze through a space so small you can barely fit through. This action is for exceptionally small spaces. Many tight spaces are difficult terrain. Okay. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna say it's difficult terrain and costs you 10 feet of movement to get out of the box.
What's a good
One
thing
might
I
call
can
the
use,
box a closet.
Damn, putting me in the closet in Pride Month, that's crazy. That's crazy.
During Pride Month, wow.
You know, we keep saying these boxes are made of wood, but I feel like that one's made of glass for some reason, guys.
But I can still key rush, right?
You can, you just don't know where Spring-Heeled Jack is, so... Oh wait, no, you cannot key rush from the box. Wait, no, you cannot key rush because it costs a focus point and you do not have a focus point right now. You used it to cast key rush earlier.
Ah. I don't remember how much we have to start.
You start with one focus pull.
Yeah, then I'll squeeze through, which is, I guess, 10, right?
Yep, 10 feet of movement.
And then I'll just ask, where's this fucker? Because she has no idea.
I
Just
don't
where-
know, but we may want to just work on destroying the boxes, because it seems that that's where the shadow clones come from.
So this one's destroyed.
The one on the lower right is destroyed, and the one up top is destroyed.
Is that one destroyed, or is the reason as to why that one dissipated because of the factor that I killed the man?
Yeah, no, the lower right box
Oh,
has been
okay,
is
okay.
untouched.
Got it.
Oh, either
Got
way,
it,
this one is
Yeah.
not,
That
not
one's
touched either, right?
closer to you.
Yeah. That one's not touched either, right?
Yeah, the
Correct.
middle and the top, very top, are the ones that are
Oh.
broke.
Good thing that is exact. It's not exactly 30. It's 5 off, but
You do have reach. So even if you couldn't
True.
make it,
either way. 1.
roll damage.
And
Okay, so your hand glances off. You barely see any splinters form on that box.
then 2 with
Roll damage.
Oop.
Okay, you're starting to make a dent into the lower box. And with that, it is Celeste's turn. And she is going to do some calculations real quick. Or more specifically, I'm going to... What's up?
I was gonna say, just at the end of Jody's turn, she'll just say, Say if I can't punch you for using me to attack my own fucking cat, I'll just break all your things.
If I can't beat this shit out of you, I'm gonna do property damage.
To be fair, Jody might have honestly did property damage regardless, but now it's extra because of.
Jody's 2 moods: aggravated assault and property damage.
Don't forget robbery.
Ah, yes. Well, no, that's not a mood. That's just Jody.
that's default. That's the default setting.
Okay, so Celeste is going to let Jody continue to punch that box, and she is going to cast Scorching Blast. So she's wait, no, she doesn't have the action economy, and I don't know if that's in range. Is that in range? That they are both in range. Okay, so she's going to cast Scorching Blast at a level 1, and she is going to throw 2 firebolts, Scorching Blasts, whatever you want to call them, at this box, at the east box, and the southeast box. So she gets to make 2 attack rolls. Okay, game, I want her character sheet, please.
No.
Okay, this counts as a first level spell, I believe. So, cast, attack 1, attack 2. They both hit because boxes have an AC of 10. First box catches on fire but is not broken. Second box catches on fire but is not broken. And with that, it is Brynhilder's turn.
Get back to the freaking select thing. Right, I have reach. I don't need to be right next to it to attack it either, so...
I have a feeling that we're about to see some battle medicine happen.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I wanted to try some healing, but my healing ability too. I didn't
It's
want it to
not
just go to spring healed
doing the
Jack.
stupid thing again where it's not letting me do like the actual action for it. So I'll just
roll
Believe
the
it or not.
medicine check.
yeah, that's what
Believe
I'm
it or
trying to do.
Believe it or not, the hands that are made for punching are not did not go to medical school.
I am going to use my mythic point to re-roll that.
How does that work?
That's rewrite fate. It's you get it no matter what whenever you have
Okay.
whenever you get mythic.
So we are not going to accidentally kill the kitty cat. We are
God.
also, however, not going to heal the kitty cat.
I tried.
I'm
And
not
then I'll
dead. That's all that matters.
I'll knock my halberd at the freaking
Okay, roll it.
box that's on fire over there.
Roll damage.
I still had her targeted, and so okay. Do it this way.
Okay, so that box is, let's see, it took 5 damage, so that's an additional 2, so that is not broken. But that is your turn. Top of the turn order. Jody rolled, Fletcher rolled, Bryn rolled. Ellie, roll me a d6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Roll me a d6.
You're fucking with me. You were fucking with me.
Well, we have confirmed Jody's soul is the
It-
closest to darkness, apparently.
Sully, is there something you want to say to me?
That I have no
Sounds
control of the
really
box. Okay, so northeast box starts to glow with shadows as Jody becomes sickened once more. Fletcher, it is your turn.
I'm going to.
You should probably heal yourself.
I'm gonna heal us all.
Okay.
My level
You
3
do
allows
have-
me to. It allows me to disperse a 30-foot. Fuck, where'd it go? There it is. Yeah. Oh god, that. It's far bigger than I expected it to be. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's a
Uh,
30-foot radius.
Okay, wait, no, hold on. Delete that. Can I go back? Yeah, select other variant. I'm not going to do that then, because that was far bigger, and I don't want to heal that fucker wherever he is. So I'm going to instead. Who's the most hurt looking besides myself?
Yeah, I was about to say,
That would
you
be
have 3 hit
Celeste.
points, dear, and you know
Mm.
that on Spring Heals Jack next turn, a Shadow Jody is going to spawn from the box, and you are the closest person to said Shadow Jody.
As
You
long
are
as-
wise
since
enough to make that math.
It's like, technically, I'll be able to intercept that one, but.
But still 3 goddamn hit points.
Don't worry,
Yeah.
I'll be going into that box shortly.
Can you intercept a Shadow?
Do something semi-risky. You
If,
said
is,
it's
it,
the
is it
top.
taking? Is it physical damage?
Technically, yes. And I'm going to allow it just because it lets your class feature be useful. But, yeah. The next time you have to fight a Shadow Jody, it probably won't work. Because I'm not going to use this gimmick again anytime soon. And the next time you
That's
fight
fair.
Shadow Jody, it's going to bypass shields.
That is fair.
Congratulations, Jody. You just got a preview of what one of your upgrades are going to do.
Well, the flavor on it is that you fling yourself in the way of the harm.
Okay, so I'm going to roll my 2 action and I'm going to heal Celeste.
Oh?
Because Celeste
Okay.
needs to be healed. And that's gonna be 29 healing for her.
Yep.
And then I am going to cast healing again on myself
As a one-action version.
as a 1 action version and heal 13 because if you can intercept, then I will be fine probably.
Okay.
Trust friends.
So you hear a whistle in the wind, and lo and behold, another Shadow Jody appears.
At this point, Shadow Jody has had more turns than Jody Jody.
Shadow Jody is going to move, and with its reach attack is going to hit Fletcher twice. So go ahead and post the intercept, babe.
Oh, it is specifically when they take physical damage, but so technically, if you don't hit, I don't have to use it.
Okay. And since you've already used your free reaction, you'll only be able to intercept 1 attack.
Yep.
Oh,
Except that Shadow Jody is going to crit fail. Which, keep in mind, this could end up being bad for Jody.
yeah.
Yes. So Shadow Jody is going to miss. Is not going to hit Fletcher, but is going to start taking 1d10 points of persistent bleed.
Oh,
Jesus.
king.
We don't question the deck. Hit 2 is going to miss. Shadow Jody's turn is going to end, so we are going to do the roll. We are going to roll the d10. My dice tray. Oh, there you are. So Shadow Jody is going to take 9 points of bleed damage. Real Jody is going to take half of that. And then you're going to hear another whistle of the wind. And then Fletcher and Brynhilder both need to make a reflex save.
Okay.
So you'll be taking full damage. Brynhilder is going to be taking double damage.
Yup.
So Fletcher, you're going to be taking 13 points of fire damage.
Back to 3 health for me. Where is this motherfucker?
And
I know
Brynhilder,
he's still in the... but
you
I hate him.
take double. Do you want me to just click it for you?
Got it. That hurts a bit.
Do I know what direction he is? Like,
The breath of fire appeared to come from the box to the east.
so... I don't know how to ping.
Um,
Yeah.
and then
If
you
I'm
hear
remembering
from that
correctly.
same direction, it seems that our time to playing together is about to come to an end. And with that ominous note, it is now Ellie's turn.
So start with
Looking at this man.
one at one blast against the glowing one over there, that Shadow Jody.
Okay. Roll an attack roll. Roll a damage roll. It is on fire,
three
but it
fire.
is not broken.
Then I'm gonna flying flame dig everything that is and hit it too.
Also, how do I apply a bleed to Jody? Because Jody is also bleeding from this.
Wow. 2 fire damage from the flying flame.
Okay, it is even more on fire, but it is still not broken. And that is your action economy. So Jody, make a will save. Congratulations, you get to keep your turn, which is good, because you were going to kick the cat if you didn't. Because, you know, let's give Fletcher more trauma and have the real Jody kick her.
Jeez.
Is that it?
Yeah, it has a AC of 10, right?
Yes. Your hand glances off, dealing no damage to the box. That'll miss. And that'll hit. And if I have done the math correctly, that box is now got a nice gaping hole in the side. It is Celeste's turn. And she is going to try to remember the spells that she knows. She wants a big AoE spell because she's just going to try to blow him to Kingdom Come. Let's see, Breathe Fire would not do as well for her. She doesn't have Fireball yet. Okay, that's an AC. She needs something that's a reflex save. Right,
Plan has
this
been
spell.
perfect.
It does not do as much damage as I would like, though, so let's see. Do I have another option that would... No. And I apologize to chat and to my players. I thought I had these spells already selected, and
The cat has decided he needs to be in my face. And I do not know why. But I'm grateful for the old
really,
man.
none of the level 2 spells that arcane casters can cast really have nice AoE, reflex-based AoEs. Oh, wait, no, that works. And is very on point. The question is she in range? She is! So you see Celeste raise her staff, and all of a sudden, a giant ball of fire forms right on top of the box that y'all assume the fire breath came from. And Celeste is casting Floating Flame. Well, that's a success, not a crit success. Okay, and then do you have anything you can do as a one action? Not really. Okay, and with that, it is Brynhilder's turn. I should clarify, this might not have been the best thing, really. Yeah, so the box itself at 10 feet above it, okay, so it's a 5-foot square, so yeah, you're fine if you want to go punch the box. The fireball won't burn you.
Oh, I also can just, use the reach on my halberd. But I'm going to try to battle medicine myself.
You succeed.
battle medicing a person is very different than battle medicing a cat.
Yeah,
You are not a
fair.
veterinarian.
I forget exactly how much that does, so finding the dang thing. I don't think it has it in there either. Okay, there we go. Could be better, could be worse. Yeah, I guess I'll just go strikey strike at the,
Okay, roll the dame yacht.
I had myself selected, I think, yeah, as the target. That's why it said miss.
Yeah, don't try to stab yourself with your own halberd.
Do I stab a hole through the box?
No. That box only took 2 damage, you dealt 5, it has taken 7 damage total.
You know what?
Did Celeste not hit it the first time?
Okay, roll damage. Still no hole through the box. But it is top of the turn order. Okay, so we are going to roll a d6, and I swear to God. Brynhilder, you are sickened.
Oh, wonderful.
Somebody that's not dirty.
And the same box as before is going to increase its shadowy presence. Fletcher, it is your turn. We have a shadow Jody. Oh, wait, hold up. Jody, at the end of your turn, you need to take 1d10 bleed damage. So you're going to take 8 damage.
Ouch.
And then you need to roll a flat d20. You are still suffering from the bleed.
To be petty, or do I want to save Jody? You know what Jody would want me to be petty, it's fine. I am going to use something that I don't actually think Fletcher has been able to use yet. And
Oh?
that is... Oh, I accidentally clicked that twice. My Breath of the Dragon on that fucking box and the man that is probably on it.
Okay.
So it's a 15-foot cone, so it would hit.
Roll damage. And he
7.
takes half. The box, however, now has a giant hole in it. As you just hear a dragon roar come from Fletcher as Fletcher breathes a wave of force damage. And for your third action?
And then Fletcher is going to heal myself because I am once again very much likely to die if I don't. Yay! 19.
Okay. So, y'all feel you hear a whoosh of wind again, and this time, from the box, out comes another Brynhilder.
That one is the actual proper token.
So first things first is Shadow Jody is going to try to kick the cat 3 times. So first strike is a hit, I believe. for 7 points of damage.
Yep.
I will go ahead and intercept that
Oh.
one.
So I undo that if you're
Yep.
intercepting.
Yeah.
The second kick. Also, are you going to move when you intercept? Because you do get to take a 5-foot step towards.
Yeah, I will. If I can freaking. I'll.
Okay. So for the next hit, we are going to do this. That's a miss. And for the third hit, we're going to see something that we haven't seen the real Jody do yet. Shadow Jody is going to flurry of blows, getting 2 more attacks against Fletcher.
Hmm. Ow.
Okay, you're only going to take double damage, but you are now sickened 3 as you feel something crunch under the weight of this blow.
Oh. Great. And I'm taking double damage, you said?
Yes.
Ah, okay. Cat's down.
Okay, so your turn order is now exactly where it is. You are, however, dying too because the attack that downed you is a critical hit.
Technically, with my extra reaction, couldn't I have intercepted that?
You already used that. It is currently once per day.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Thankfully, this is not a person to kick a cat while it's downed, so Brynhilder, Shadow, is going to go attack Brynhilder. Actually, she's going to respect the reach. Attack 1. Is going to miss. Attack 2 is also going to miss. Y'all are going to hear another whoosh of wind. And K-Paw, you are going to feel something slip into you as Spring-Heeled Jack suddenly reappears. I said Spring-Heeled Jack suddenly reappears. Okay, thank you. You are considered off guard for this attack, so that is in fact a crit. So that damage has already been doubled, so you just take the damage itself, and you are now suffering from 1d6 persistent bleed damage. As he gets you in the gut and twists the knife and rips it out, pulling a bit of you out as well. And with that, it is now your turn.
I'll start with another one action blast against the shadowy thing.
And not the Spring-Heeled Jack, who is literally standing in front of you.
I'll be playing both of them after
Okay.
the one action blast.
Okay, roll damage. Okay,
Wow.
and that is just enough to cause the box to break and the shadows to disperse.
5, 10, 15. In that case, I'm gonna do the flying flame and hit him. And then try to hit the box to the
Okay. Go ahead and post it again.
open my thing.
Hello, Mothmellow.
Hello, Mothmellow. Welcome in. Okay, so that go and roll damage, and he is going to take half of that.
Damage has been really low the last couple of rounds. Dice.
Right.
Lots of ones and twos.
I will say, Jody has technically done the most damage in this fight.
Fortunately.
When did this campaign become Traumatize the Fletcher?
We made Fletcher. Literally. Poor cat.
And do I need to roll anything for the bleed?
Oh yes, first roll the 1d6. And then roll a flat d20.
Take that damage. I put an extra L and roll.
Okay, you are still bleeding. As it is now real Jody's turn. Oh, real Jody is no longer sickened. And just a reminder, all of you are carrying a healing elixir.
Right, I forgot about that.
Question: do you healing elixir someone else?
Yes, you can force feed a healing elixir to an unconscious creature.
I don't know if it needs to be diagonal up, but
No,
A diagonal
it takes a
works.
manipulate to take it out, right? And then
Yes.
one to drink it. So it takes 2 action.
Yeah, it takes
Yeah.
2 actions to force feed it, but it will restore Fletcher 1d6 HP.
Or does it just take 1 to drink it yourself?
I'm not
think so.
entirely I don't entirely remember, but congrats, Fletcher, you restore 5 HP. And are no longer dying. You are, however, still prone.
Yeah, this is fine.
Stretch your legs out.
Well,
You are
then,
also
like,
wounded.
It's fine. That's
Okay. Celeste's turn. And you're going to see her go up and attempt to rake him with the Dragon Claw again. Girl, you do not... Okay, yeah, so Celeste is done. Brynhildr is also no longer sickened. And it is your turn.
I think I'm probably gonna go on the defensive, raise the shield, take cover, and then also do the covering stance, giving Fletcher concealment, I think, or lesser cover.
Okay. So, top of the turn order. We roll a d6 again.
I don't know what lesser cover technically works with, but
Hey, game, I said to roll a d6, please. There we go. Congrats. Ellie is currently sickened as the box to the northeast west is the only one that's still standing. That being said, Fletcher, it is your turn.
Question. Am I able to cast my spells and stuff prone?
Yes.
Or does that have a mechanical bonus that I am not aware of?
You take a -2 penalty to attack rolls, but saving throws aren't affected.
So if I was to use my harm, would that be affected? Or does that not?
When used against a living creature, it is a saving throw, not a...
So I can stay prone, is what I'm hearing, yes?
Yes.
Okay. So I am going to, before anything else, I am going to heal Jody. Because Jody is, they hurt.
Oh, right. Before... so
Jody is, like, bleeding.
yeah, so before we do that, I doubt a D10 is enough to down Jody. Okay, yeah, no. So Jody takes 1
Okay, good.
damage.
And then you healed 14.
And the heal will remove the persistent bleed, so I'm not
Wait,
going to
no,
make you...
because once I heal, then I can't use my harm.
Why not?
It won't. I think I ran out of slots.
Oh, yep. That would, in fact, be your last slot.
Just completely, or just of the bonus slots?
Of the Divine's font.
Yeah, it's divine.
Okay.
And she has already used her 2 second rank spells normally. So she could technically cast a level 1 heal and only heal Jody for whatever the first dice was. Or actually, I would probably just re-roll it in general, but... So the choice is yours. Do you heal Jody, or do you say fuck you to this dude?
I'm saying fuck you to this dude. I'm sorry, Jody. You have raised me to be petty in the short time that I've known you. How do we
Okay.
undo things?
So Jody is still bleeding. I've already undone that, and then I will give you back 1 spell slot, because I am a gracious god.
Thank you, God. I wish to be. I wish to be
So,
petty
harm
against
versus
this
living.
man.
It gets a fortitude save, which, guess what, is its worst save.
Hell
Y'all
yeah.
been
Oh, that's
targeting
nice
its
of it.
reflex saves, which is a plus 13 this entire time.
Yeah.
Oof, 1 off a crit failure.
It's 7. That's still better than nothing. Wait, did that kill him?
The Spring-Heeled Jack does, in fact, dissipate.
I still think I want to destroy that box.
And the
Yeah.
original Spring-Heeled Jack recoalesces on the what remains of the box up north, and says, "Y'all are not fun toys to play with." He is very ragged and bloodied, and he says, "This little pocket of the Feywild is not worth it anymore, but I refuse to die here." He will take his dagger and his cloak, toss them off, and says, "We will meet again when I have taken a more powerful form. For now, you can tell that bitch she can have this pocket back." And I need everyone to make me a reflex save.
That's a crit.
So, Jody, with your crit, you get to see what happens. Fletcher, you are not blinded, but you don't get to see what happened. Everyone else is blinded for a minute. Sorry, for a round, as Spring-Heeled Jack disappears in a brilliant burst of dark light energy that, Jody, you recognize as being similar to the Necromancer's little disappearing trick.
That's...
This blinding light... Oh, right. We are out of combat.
That freaking bastard. I know I don't see it, but
We hate that man. All my homies hate that bitch.
And we are out of combat. We do have 2 people with persistent bleeds to handle.
yeah.
Yes,
So I
if
will
you can,
go
I'm gonna
and
use.
treat. I will treat Jody first.
I'll try to use Ocean's Balm as soon as I can on my.
So while that will heal you, it will not stop the bleed. But okay, so go ahead and roll the medicine check on Jody.
My freaking buttons.
Or technically, if Fletcher uses up a first level spell slot to do an emanation of heal wounds, it would heal everyone in the party as well as stopping the persistent bleeds.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean,
There's also
yes, that's. I don't have that on my thing, but yes. But it. How do I pull up the spell list again?
I don't know, but I'm going to cheat it real quick.
That's fair. You cheated all you wish.
Spellcasting should be.
I feel the need to remind everyone that I play healing, or I play like straight up fighters and.
Okay, everyone's going to heal 10 HP.
Hell yeah. I am not the spellcaster usually.
And all
Fletcher's-
persistent
That
bleeds
makes-
end. Combat is over, and I'm pretty sure Tanky has to go now.
Yes, I believe so.
Let Tanky speak for herself, please.
Yeah.
Sure.
So we will continue where we left off. We will continue with this tomorrow. Tomorrow. I wish I could
Next
play,
week.
but next week. I'm going to deafen real quick because I need to do my outro, and then we are close to quiet hours. Okay, everyone. So that was, in fact, that was episode 14, Spring-Heeled Jack. I did not think that the combat would last the entire 2 hours, but it was rough. I had some fun gimmicks. I got to down somebody other than Jody. I still felt like that Jody got picked on a lot. It's why I re-rolled that last one. Obviously, it was supposed to be Jody originally, but of course, stuff happens. And we are going to go find a friend to raid. I say find a friend. I know exactly who we're going to raid. We're going to raid Threat Level Zombie, who's trying out a brand new game called Arms of God. As always, treat them with the same love and respect you would treat me. Actually, treat them better because that's just the type of person I am. And I hope you all have a lovely evening, and I will see y'all at the latest next week.